Hello and indeed, welcome. This is Rob D7 here, back with some more Hearthstone gameplay. So, it is a new season, a new month, and we are going to look at a new deck today. As you can see, I only have the two, the Token Druid you've seen before, and now the Aggressive Mage. I've always liked the Mage class. You know, it is the first one you play in the game when you learn it, and I just always liked... I like to play mages in games like this, so I've always wanted to be better with the Mage. I didn't know how. I started hearing about this style, and it really caught my eye. You know, obviously Hunter is a very strong rush class. It has a really good synergy between the beast minions that can be buffed, and card draw, and you know the drill, right? Also, Warlock, the Murloc Warlock, has been a staple of rush gameplay since the early days of beta. So to have a new contender in the rush scene is nice. So I wanted to see how viable this was, and I think you'd be pretty surprised because it is a very simple deck. There are two legendaries. There's the Blood Mage Thalnos and the Leroy Jenkins, both of which are not a necessity to this deck whatsoever. So, you know, if you don't have the Blood Mage, you could throw in a Dalaran Mage and get that spell damage. You know, you're not getting the card draw, but, you know, you could put in a Cold Light Oracle. That's a really nice card. Especially in a rush type deck, you know, you don't really care if your opponent has cards because they're still not going to be able to handle what you're throwing at them. But card draw is very important with any rush deck because you want to put as many cards out there as fast as possible, which means you're going to run out a lot faster, and then your opponent has answers. And it's a really terrible situation to be in when you get them down to less than 10 health, and then they come back and build up a taunt wall and then beat you. And you know that there could have been a way that you could have done it if you would have got the one right card or something like that. So we try to eliminate that with as much card draw as we can. So we have two Arcane Intellects, which will draw us two cards. We have two Loot Hoarders. We have the Blood Mage. I think that's all the card draw we have. But that's a pretty good amount. So other than that, it's all basic mage spells, you know? You're not seeing anything crazy here. You know, Sorcerer's Apprentice, you know, basically every mage card that's under 2 we have. I only have one Arcane Explosion because that's really just like my anti-hunter insurance. If they get a bunch of small beasts out, I can Arcane Explosion them. But it's not a necessity to this deck either. That could possibly be better used somewhere else. And then you just have some charge to even it out. So the Arcane Golem, Wolf Rider, and I have a Leroy Jenkins. If you don't have a Leroy Jenkins, you could very easily put in the Argent Commander for 4 charge, and that's really good. If you don't want to do that, you know, you might be better off putting in something else. But this deck would do very well with an Argent Commander as well as the Leroy. So don't think because you don't have any legendaries, you know, this is a great way to play with a basic deck. Because you can see here, aside from, let's see, we have the Knife Juggler and the Arcane Golem, and then 2 legendaries. I mean, it's a pretty inexpensive deck. So with that in mind, we're going to see how it plays out, and hopefully you'll be surprised. As you can see, I'm at rank 17. I finished up at around rank 5 last night with the Token Druid, playing to the end. I got up to about level 4 on a crazy win streak, and of course I wasn't recording, but I was afraid to start recording because then I would end the win streak, right? But you know, it went on to about 4, and then I started to lose a little bit, and then we ended up at around rank 5. So I have the new card back as well. If you haven't seen that, you can get that in your options menu. Bam, choose your card back. So, you know, who knows? The red one, you don't even get to see it. You just see your opponents. So if you want to show them you've played the game. But I don't know. There's not really much benefit to it. So with that in mind, we're going to play some ranked gameplay with the Aggro Mage. This is a very exciting deck. I don't play a lot of rush styles, but this is just so much fun. There's a lot of combos that you can make. You can use the 3 damage freeze spell, and then combo that with the Ice Lance, which then does 4 damage. And so that's I think, 3 mana for 7 damage. So you can do 2 of those, and that's half your opponent's damage. Okay. So we're playing a Warlock, which likely means either a handlock style.
You asked for it.
He has legendary card backs too. So I like the mirror image early on, obviously, but I'm going to drop everything else, and I'm going to hope for a mana worm. Not going to get it. Okay.
The light protects me.
Mana worm. Mana worm. Nope. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to coin Sorcerer's Apprentice and Mirror Image. So there's a lot of nice early combos that you can do with the Mirror Image and some other cards. So normally I like to have a Mana Worm, because then if you can Mana Worm and then coin, the coin counts as a spell, so it gives it 1 attack, and then you do the Mirror Image, and then that's 2 attacks, and then all of a sudden you have a 3/3. This is a 3/2, so it's not bad. Here it is, the Frostbolt and the Ice Lance. So he's buying himself a little bit of time there. Not much, though, since I got the Sorcerer's Apprentice out. Next turn I'll likely just loot Hoarder. Oh, that's kind of annoying. It's still gonna, I mean, I'm annoying as well, so. Okay. Yeah, I guess I just... Do I loot Hoarder, or do I try to get rid of one of the Shield Bearers? I think I want those cards. Oh, okay. Well, we'll both get a card out of that. He's down to 2 cards already. 1 card. Wow. All right. This is a tricky situation. Kill that. Do I want to play a Frostbolt? Not really. I don't really want to use a Frostbolt on a minion. I really don't. I'm going to save it. See, one of the things about the card backs is it shows me that he is an experienced player, and that kind of affects how I play. I don't know if it makes me play better or worse, though. Wish I had a Blood Knight in this deck. Hey. So I can do that, and then have double free Frostbolts. Maybe I do that. And then I could still ping that. This is a really, really odd situation.
Someday I'll be just like you.
We gotta start clearing some of this out, so... Okay, so I have the card advantage. He's got double Divine Shield. I'm very afraid of a Blood Knight right now. I mean, I could kill it. Okay, he's got a life tap. I haven't taken much damage. You know, I play so much Druid that my instinct is to clear the board. I'm really afraid to lose it. There we go. So, okay. Alright, we're going to try to deal a little damage there. So we want to be dealing more damage, because once we get an Ice Lance, that is 11 damage that we can do. Frostbolt. If we got 2 Ice Lances, so 1 Ice Lance, that's 7 damage. That's 12. You know, and then our 2 fireballs would kill him. So we're just trying to get him down in health as much as possible. See, my Frost Nova is not the worst idea now. Nice. Okay, so we're going to try to get some cards out of this. Knife Juggler, Mana Worm. Or do I just Frost Nova and try to buy a turn?
Job's done.
I think that answers it. We're just going to try to buy a turn there. I would really like an Ice Lance. Okay. That's 10 damage. That would put him down to 7. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. He'd take me down to 10, and he would be at 7. I could then kill him with those 2. I think that's all that I can do, is just hope that he can't kill me next turn. And just try to do as much damage as I can. And then next turn I can kill him if he can't kill me. If he can't do 21 damage to me. I'm trying to think of the ways that that would be possible. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage on the board. So he's got to find an extra 10 damage. If he has a Leroy Jenkins and a Soulfire, that would kill me. If he has 3 of the 4 damage spells that Warlock has, he could kill me with that.
My shield for Argon.
Okay.
Who dares?
Oh boy. Is that enough to do it? I can still kill him. The taunt doesn't matter. That's it. Ha 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 ha. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So it's all about that early damage. It doesn't seem like a lot at the beginning of the game. You're like, oh, I could get rid of that minion, but you know, that 3 damage that you maybe could do, like if you play a Wolf Rider, for example, you could take out a minion, or you could try to hit him. That 3 damage that you do on maybe turn 3 could be the difference between your Fireball killing him on turn 7 or not. And so it's very tricky to keep that in mind. It's definitely something to be thinking about. When do we clear? When do we attack? Because it's not as simple as always hit them in the face, because we are very vulnerable. I don't have any of the ice armor spells. I don't have any taunt. I don't have any silence. I don't have a lot of things. So sometimes it's about buying our time before we can do like 18.
Shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Interesting. Do I need 2 mirror images? Who cares? It's 2 mirror images. That's super annoying.
Is someone injured?
Is someone injured? So we're going to play that just to annoy him for a turn, and then maybe next turn I Wolf Rider to kill that Northshire Cleric. This card draw is definitely important for us. See if he heals me. No, he won't do it. Ooh. Okay. Well, it's hard to pass that up, really. so annoying. This is why I hate mages, but also love them. It's little things like this. Yes, there are ways he can get through it. Yes, they don't do any damage, but it's just annoying, and that's fun. That's fun to me. That's a much better Wolf Rider target as well. But perhaps I just hit him. You know, it's going to take him an extra turn to get rid of all this stuff. He's going to be able to heal that and get a card, but am I really that worried about a card? I'm really not.
What to do?
Maybe I just coin Fireball and then hit him with the... I'm just going to do that. We're just going to try to deal a lot of damage. That also puts this as a 4-3, which keeps it from being able to be Shadow Word, Pained, or Deathed. Which is a very nice place to be against a Priest. I used to play a lot of Priest in beta, thereabouts. I do like the Priest class. I'll probably play a deck of them at some point in the future. I'm still trying to figure out where they fit into the current meta. So, just gonna have to try to fight his way through these mirror images still. We are being very annoying. He is in a pretty good place right now, though. It might have been better to try to take one of those minions out, but it's like we were talking about before. I mean, I have the ability to get him down to 11 health by turn 4. That's kind of hard to pass up. You know, I can... See, he still doesn't have the Holy Nova. He's going to have to hit the other mirror image.
Do you like to play with fire?
Ooh, I don't like that. Okay. What's your next play? Probably a heal, right? Yeah. But when he heals that, you son of a bitch. Of course he does. I have that. Okay.
Put this apple on your head.
He's got a long ways to go to do serious damage to me.
Put this apple on your head.
Job's done.
He's got to worry about my minions, even if he doesn't want to. And they all trade well in this scenario. I mean, obviously he can heal them, but then he can only play a 4-cost minion. It's a tricky place to be. Interesting. He wanted that as much for the heal as for anything else. Oh, that might not have been the smartest move. Nice. Okay, so... 3, 4, so... Kind of want to get rid of one of these, but that would basically end my turn. Might be a better idea for me to just Arcane Golem.
I wonder.
Yeah, because he's getting some health back. Takes him down to 10 once again. I'm really hoping for an Arcane Intellect. Something for some card draw. I haven't been, see, this is a tough deck to play against Priest, because they're always going to be able to just keep healing themselves. So he's getting worried. I'm getting worried, what am I saying? Okay. I really need this to try to finish the game off. need to buy myself some time. I mean, he already has a ton of cards. I'm not really that worried about his card draw at this point. Obviously, he has... Oh, boy. He's restoring to himself now. God, Priest is just this... I feel like Sisyphus. The stone just keeps rolling down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. I could freeze it. I kind of have to. Saves me 7 damage. This was not the best. Not the best start for this
Well
deck.
played.
Ah, he's got me. What do you got? Just do it. I hate when people do this. 6 damage. Whoa. Well played. How have I not seen that combo? How did I not see that coming? That was so cool that I kind of don't really feel bad that I lost. That was a cool little trick. I played a lot of Priest. I never tried that. Since it's the first day of the new season, you can't trust your ranking at all. I find that actually it's much harder to rank up in the early days because, obviously, a lot of people that have played a lot get pushed back to the lower ranks. And also people do anything they can to rank up. It gets pretty frustrating. But towards the end, I find that it's a lot easier.
You asked for it. My magic will tear
Now I'm playing a
you
mage. I
apart.
don't know. Alright, there's that combo. It's kind of not really the time. Kind of want to... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not the best either. I really like to get those mirror images early. Really buys me enough time to get some spells going. That Priest deck, 12 damage. That's crazy. Okay.
Job's done.
Job's
Hello?
done. Hello. What to do?
Hello.
Yep. Ah, you son of a bitch. And they're golden. Ooh, fancy.
Put this apple on your head.
Doom-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Everybody's got red backs. There's nothing special about the red back card. Oh, I don't like you. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta get that good RNG?
Job's done.
Yeah. This isn't going the best. We'll see if he's an aggro mage as well. So far I've seen a lot of similar cards. Do 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 do. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doo, doo, doo. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. This is a very exciting mage v mage. Is that all he's got? No, he's got a 1 cost. He's got a couple of 1 cost. It's an interesting trick. Try to watch what your opponent's doing so you kind of know what to expect a little bit. Definitely don't like these taunt walls, I will say that.
Mind if I roll need?
Probably a waste of a Wolf Rider now that I play it, because he can just ping it. But that puts him down to 3. Yeah, of course he's gonna do that. That was a waste.
We have many secrets.
Oh, is he a secret mage? Don't play a secret. Okay, good.
Hey, give me that! Mind if I roll need?
what... I don't know what the best play is here. I was having a lot of luck with this last night. And I just haven't been able to click yet today. Okay. Come on. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. That's a nice combo there. This, 3, 7, 11 damage. That's a pretty good combo. Let's do this one first. Yay! Hey, alright. Pretty good. Why not? Get rid of that as well. And he's down to 20. So now I am in the position to do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. Ooh, and he's got to waste a fireball on my Leroy. That is not something you want to be doing at this stage. I'm not even worried about your mirror images at this point. Not even worried. I got my Leroy through. Hey, how about that? So I can do that, then that makes all those free. So I put it down to 6, 3, 1, yeah.
Someday I'll be just like you.
All right. Okay, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. I just did 18. Not quite enough. See what I mean? If I would have had a wolf, if I would have hit him for 2 extra damage, if I would have shot 2 fireballs his way, or done something like that, I could have won this game. And now he's got a secret. He could be invulnerable. You know, it could be anything. Leper gnome.
I feel icky.
I've never won a match like that. That was fun. See, that's the Aggro Mage. I don't know if it's viable. I don't know if it's good, but I do know that it's fun. And that's the most important thing. So with that in mind, we're going to take a break here, and I'll probably be back with more Aggro Mage in just a little while. I hope you're enjoying that. Again, this is Rob D7. I thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more Hearthstone videos, please subscribe. If you like the video, like it and comment. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, take care.